Hello everybody, how's it going today? Superfiend here. Welcome back to our Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough as the Vampire Coast. Our faction is the Drowned, led by Cylostra Direfin. She's over here! Last episode, here she is right there. Last episode felt like a little bit of a setup episode. We had a few battles for sea treasures, but not much else really going on. This episode, however, I think we're going to be battling Black Buckthorn with Cylostra over here. If we manage it, we're going to try to come down and take the Galleon's Graveyard with Burke Black. He's got a somewhat damaged army, but all of our big hitters are looking pretty good. And then we do have two Vampire Fleet Captains, Lord of the Vampires for healing, that can help us power through this battle, if and when we get to it this episode. And that all depends on if, who is this, Count Noctilus or the Dread Fleet manages to bring up a strong force before we get there. But we are so close. We may be able to do it. There is a rogue naval faction around here somewhere. I think it's ASRock the something or other. He's a green skin. And we've lost sight of him, but I would like to chase them down with Trusty Montfort and see if we can attack him. Here he is, ASRock the Bloody. There he be. We got some Boar Boys, Trolls. We got some Goblin Rock Lobbers. You don't really imagine, oh, Biggins too. You don't really imagine green skins as being a seafaring faction, right? I just don't imagine they would do very well trapped in the confines of a ship, especially, you know, taking into account the animosity that they suffered in Warhammer tabletop. We have right here William Sawfish. He's just a low-level gunnery white that is heading northwest to go dig up treasure back in Malekith's starting position. And then I would like to battle Leonard of the Exotic Goods Hauler faction. He spawned in as one of the Vampire Coast dilemmas that we get. You get a little thing that pops up. You got 4 choices. 2 of them give you a good reward. There's a low reward and a medium reward, and he is one of the good reward choices. And I'd like to chase him down. To that end, we have recruited Ellie Sharp. She's got a couple riding Leviathans here. What else can we recruit in this settlement? Not much. Now, somewhere over here. Okay, we're getting closer to our Death Shriek Terrorgeist, but not quite there yet. I don't know if I need to... if I want to upgrade this, rather. Okay, here's what we're going to do with this army. We're going to move over to Lothern, I think, to do some more recruitment. Let me see here. Riding Prometheans. Let's get right on the border, and let's recruit a couple riding Prometheans, I think, and maybe 2 riding Prometheans, maybe 1 riding Promethean, 2 Morngul units, okay? And then the Mornguls with the Vanguard, we'll try to use them to disrupt something like the Great Cannon, or maybe some missile units or something like that. Okay. Overall, though, not super enamored with the Morngul units. Marty Blubberbait over here in the water. I think we might put him in this army, but it depends on how much recruitment we do in terms of troops. Same things with Airy Ornigold. 2 gunnery whites that we might drop into this force. This is kind of an odd force. We're already up to 16 with these units on the end here. We got a little bit of everything. And then we got the Deck Droppers Bombers. I'd be curious to see how they perform. Okie dokie. Over here, we have a Morngul Hunter, Robbie Booty Snatcher. Really not much for him to do. I guess we'll follow Burke Black. And then with Burke Black, I think we'll just push up. Okay, so they've already got an army in. It is Count Noctilus. Would we take attrition?
Navigating.
Like... okay, so we got to go all the way around. Darn. I don't know how fast he's going to recruit. We may not have gotten here in time, is my concern. We may go for it. We'll see. Over here, let's unravel this mess. And let's take Henrietta Deans. And let's just sail further inland. I feel like we did this before in previous episodes, and then I can't remember what was back here, so we're just going to do it again. All right, Cylostra, our famous opera singer, Challenging Black Buckthorn. A relatively strong naval faction. We won't need our allies for this because presumably they won't be around after this fight. But look at what they got. They got Iron Drakes. These are anti-infantry and fire damage. That's like everything we hate right there. They've got the Iron Breakers, which are going to be a bit rough. Iron Breakers are anti-infantry, are they not? They got charge defense against everybody. Oh, they got giant slayers. They got hammers. This is all like anti-large armor piercing. This is gonna be rough. It is gonna be rough. They have 2 organ guns. Now we are lucky that we greatly outrange all of their units for the most part. They don't really have. They got 3 units of thunderers. I'm not that worried about them. Let's get in here. Let's get in here and see how this goes. I'd really like to get rid of the Dragon Slayers and the Iron Breakers early. I'm not that concerned with the Thunderers. Like, I think we can handle that. Okay, very familiar with this map here. We're not going to gamble. And so that is an organ gun. They got Thunderers, Giant Slayers. Giant Slayers are over here. So you know what? I'm going to put our mortars like here. And here, and a little bit more that way. And then I'm going to put our cannons right here, and I'm going to, like, wheel them over this way, I think. Okay, Morngulls. We got lots of Morngulls. I want to be able to get them onto the organ guns. So you know what? Let's, they have stock. Let's kind of put them over here. And then let's put a unit. Can we get one back here? I like that. And then one maybe like over here. Okay, rotting leviathans, big baddies of our own. Necrofex units. Cylostra here. I'm going to set this guy right there. I'm not sure how effective he'll be there. All right, first thing right off the bat, we want to make sure our Morngulls are not seen by the enemy. And let's go ahead and put our artillery down here, but I want the Morngulls on the end. And then let's move closer this way with all the big stuff. Okay, the Necrofex units are kind of like artillery. Mobile artillery. All right, cannons right there. Necrofex units here. Okay, now what are we shooting at? Okay, none of the Morngulls have been seen. That's awesome. We are going to lob the Norse Roar right down here, down the Iron Breakers. And then we'll give one to the Hammers. Not that great in terms of damage. Oh, yeah. Are you just, like, heading straight towards our Morngulls? What is this? Get out of here. Okay, they're already firing with their organ gun over here. So let's take our 2 cannons, hit the organ gun. Mortars on this stuff, the Giant Slayers. Okay, shoot the Giant Slayers. Cylostra, where you at? Have they seen this guy? They've seen him? What is this? Okay, the Thunderers are shooting him. That's fine. Let's get our summoned units. We want to get into the Dragon Slayers. Really? You found us? No, get away from me, Slayers. I don't want to deal with you. The Slayers are outrunning us over there. Okay, charging into these guys. What are you? You're regular Slayers. Let's get on the Thunderers back there. Yeah, I think we're doing good damage in here. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Listen to her giggle. That is one happy undead opera singer. Iron Drakes and Iron Breakers. Let us attack the Iron Drakes. What are we doing over here? We are wiping them out. We are wiping them out. Okay, we've almost lost these guys. Yeah, eat that, Slayers. You guys are getting all tangled up on that stuff. Okay, now here we are into the Iron Drakes. Our cannons will now shoot the Longbeards, and we'll bring these guys over this way. And then our mortars will drop death and destruction onto the Iron Breakers, and I want to get out of here with these guys. Let's go get on the Thunders, because they're not going to last very long over here. What are you? Hammers are busted.
Cylostra Direfin!
Oh, here we go. I like this. This looks good right there, too. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, they're roasting us. They're roasting us. We are on fire. Can we get out of here with all these guys? Come on, please. Get away. Get away. Get away. You can just keep chasing us back there. I don't care. Okay, let's charge in over here. Let's get on these guys. Let's give them something to play with as well. Some goodies. What is our cannon doing? All right, we are winning without a doubt here. Now we're going to start bringing in our big stuff. Rotting Leviathans. Sallying forth. Okay, let's get on the Longbeards back here with all that. No. You guys don't stop. Just keep coming this way. Let's see. The organ gun is back. Okay. That's the way you want to do it. Thunders are way in the back there. Get on those guys. Get our sea shanty up. Is this Cylostra or a regular Leviathan? It's a regular Leviathan. Oh. Let's get some undead Bretonnians in here. And let's come forth with our rotting Leviathan from over there. Let's wait these guys. Alright, you know what? It's overkill, but let's allocate 2 of the Necrofex units and the Morngulls over to the Thunderers. And then let's just charge in here with all this stuff. Very good. Let's go get the Thunderers back here. It really doesn't do a lot of damage. It is underwhelming. Morngull looking good. All this stuff over here is looking good. Come on. Their lord is taking like no damage. Our Bretonnians are still up. Kind of surprising. Oh, Iron Breakers. Why, hello there. Let's bring everything back this way. We'll just charge in. Oh, there go the Thunderers. Now let's get on the Iron Breakers. Okay. This stuff, oh, they're broken. Everything's gone. Probably not Black Buckthorn, though. No, even he is out of here. So I'd imagine what's left is the Slayers. Get back on your cannon over here, please. Yeah. Can I please click on the banner? Thank you. And we're fighting Slayers in here, I guess. Although I can't see the unit card anymore. There, go run down the Longbeards over there. Sea prey. Still working on these Slayers. 6 of them left. I'll speed it up. And then we will chase these guys down and wipe them out off the campaign map. Black Buckthorn. Pyrrhic victory, my patootie. That was decisively won. Very decisively won. I mean, look at that. They killed off... I'm pointing at the screen. I'm a ding-dong. They killed off some zombie pirate deckhand mobs. I mean, come on. Outside of that, they really didn't do much damage. So I don't see how you could call that Pyrrhic. any day now. You know, load times, they feel like they've gotten longer a little bit. I am on a very fast computer. I do have an NVMe 2, whatever it is, SSD. And it does seem, as time has gone on, that my load times have gotten a little bit longer. Maybe there's some like optimization routines or cleanup stuff I should be running on my SSD. Okay, dokie. We're going to take the replenishment, because we are earning plenty of money per turn, really. Defeat the following lord's army in battle. Black Buckthorn of the Bleak Coast Buccaneers. High above man's ocean realm, in the place them landlubbers call the Southern Grey Mountains, there be a place with vast seams of gold, or known as the Vorgo Crags. None be brave enough to mine 'em, though, because of the coldness and the evil things that wander the place. The only piece of Vorgo gold known to exist outside the mountains was carried out by the single survivor of a doomed mining expedition, the rest of them being taken down by slow, painful starvation before the evil mountain winds made something unspeakable out of them. And we have unlocked the Night Terrors. Let's go check them out. Oh, we got a ward save talisman. Cool.
Madame Cylostra Direfin.
I think he's good with the physical resist. He's got a skill point. Master Striker, increasing weapon strength up to 20%. And I wanted to look at... No, it's not them. I think it was the Night Terrors. Excuse me, had a minor coughing fit. I got this like really annoying cough / tickle in the back of my throat. It's one of those coughs that's going to take like a few weeks to probably dissipate entirely. Okay, we're going to do the follow-up attack here with Charlie the Drowned, simply because we got mortars and lots of missile units. They're really banged up. And we'll give Cylostra a brief recovery period. We should win this without too much difficulty. We've got Robert Bartholomew, our starting paladin, is still around. He's in this army. We do have, I think it's Benny Butters, one of our other Mongol hunters, Benny Butters. It reminds me of a bag of popcorn. And then we got our sirens, we got some meat shields, and they got a big old pile of missile units. And so we should do some pretty good damage to these guys. Ooh, we got the land map this time. We're going to start our deployment. We will not be gambling. We can put these guys right here. Where is their organ gun? Right here. We're going to go right into the organ gun with them. And kind of want to be on a downward slope. And we're going to go boop, 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 boop. So we should have some bombers like right in the middle of our zombie pirates. Very good. And then I'm going to hold these ones in reserve back here. In fact, they will protect our mortars. So we're going to have our 3 units of mortars kind of in a circle around these guys. Okay. And if the AI gets anyone close to these mortar units, they got bombs to deal with. Let's see over here. Sirens. I guess we'll just go around the side with our sirens, and then all of our gunnery mobs with the handguns back here. Looks good. Yeah, we're gonna push up to here. We're gonna go straight into that thing. Alright, let's see how we do here. We're charging in the Longbeards. We've avoided them. Bam! Let's get this organ gun out of here, please. Give it another good overhead strike with your undead fist. Now with our mortars. Let's hit the hammers. Let's hit the iron breakers. And let's hit the Longbeards. Yeah, Longbeards is good. And we'll give our sirens a more direct route. The iron breakers are throwing grenades onto their own friends over here. Okay, we want to get rid of the iron drakes over here. And then let's start shooting the Lord. And let us Put a summoned unit right there. Get on the hammers. Okay, our sirens are going to take a lot of damage back there. That's okay, though. Our paladin, let's go this way. And our Morngul can just, like, power his way through that stuff. Okay, our bombs are doing pretty good over here. They're tied up on our zombies. Go ahead and give them some healing. Buff everybody up. Okay, let's get in on the iron breakers now and ignore the hammers. Okay, with our sirens. In fact, you know, never mind. Let's get our sirens moving this way. What's our paladin doing? Go get the organ gun, please. Benny, keep it coming. Let's get lots of mortars on the iron drakes here. Come on, sirens. Uh-oh. Sirens are taking lots of damage. They don't do well when they don't have good leadership. Yeah, let's give them some more zombies. Summoned zombies to play with. Let's go get the thunders over there. Let's start hitting these thunders back here. Taking this out. Benny Butters. Yeah, he's shredding these guys. Okay, please get on the iron drakes. Please get on that. Shoot the hammers. Shoot the iron breakers. Hit them with your bombs. Where's their lord? He's right there. We'll shoot him. Okay, let's bring our sirens back and get some healing for them. Iron breakers are out of ammo. Now let's hit the iron breakers in the back here. Our paladin can go attack the thunders. Stay on those, please. Our bomb's doing good damage over here. Shoot the longbeards. Okay, sirens over here, please. I'm gonna give you some healing. Let's hit the iron drakes there. Healing for our sirens. Shoot the thunderers. Let's go get on the thunderers over here with these units. Move over with those guys. Yeah, we are demolishing them. Okay, mortars on the iron drakes now. And all of our missiles will shoot Black Buckthorn, in addition to our lord. Can we get some more healing over here for our sirens? I'd like to. Yeah, they're shattering again. Excellent. Get some more healing on our sirens. Gunners are laying in the Black Buckthorn. Mortars will finish off the iron breakers back there. Let's go chase down the iron drakes with our two heroes. Sirens will run down the iron breakers, and the bombers will just turn over here. They won't do much else. Oh, is he gonna escape? Looks like he's gonna escape. Yeah, he escapes. But he's retreated twice, so I don't think he can retreat again. I think he will be removed from the campaign map. Pretty sure. Killing off these last few iron drakes here. Slapping them around a little bit. Morngul's so big. Look at him, he's a beast. Like, what Warhammer monster was he before he became a Morngul? Couldn't tell you. Big as he is, frightful as he is, he's having a really hard time finishing off these last two iron drakes. Good grief. Look at our sirens. They, like, did hardly any damage. I can't tell if sirens are just bad or if I just don't know how to use them. They're really expensive, you know, they're like 200 per turn upkeep. A lot of the time they barely seem like they're better than like Empire Swordsmen. They do take quite a bit of damage. Don't ever put them in against the Warpfire.
This isn't the gods' victory.
What are they, Warpfire Warlocks or whatever that the Dark Elves have? We did that once already this campaign. It was a disaster. Oh boy, that was a disaster. I think that was with Burt Black. He got utterly wiped out. Okay, we'll take the replenishment. And the Bleak Coast Buccaneers are destroyed. And we've gotten a Feather Torque Amulet or a Talisman or whatever.
Bromfels favors this one.
We're going to go with Wild Eyed for our increased melee attack.
A good understudy.
And Charlie the Drowned has gained a skill point. So, what do we really need for her? I don't really need, like, loyalty. We don't have any problems with that. Curse of Years. Powder Monkey. Blunderbuss. Increased number of projectiles. Gun sight. Range. Let's increase her range when she shoots people.
Has potential.
Okay, looks good. Now, with Cylostra and Charlie, we still got a little bit of movement left. We could, like, move this way. I just don't know that we need to. Let's check our objectives for the long campaign. Okay, we finished off this one and that one. We've destroyed all the necessary factions. We need to control 10. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7, so we need 3. Karazakarak, that is way up here, right? You know that's going to be vampire counts, right? Yeah. So Sartosa is vampire counts. Galleon's Graveyard, we're going after that right now. Khemri. And, ooh, wow, way over there. Ooh, boy. Well, I guess Khemri's in here twice. That's gotta be a mistake. I wonder if it counts twice. And then we also need 20 Sirens / Morghuls. So let's go after Khemri. I don't know who owns it. I'm gonna guess it's Khemri. So I think we're gonna have to move down this way and start taking territory from Khemri, which means we gotta find a nice entry point in here. Was one of these not one of them? Or am I getting confused with my Tomb Kings playthrough? I thought maybe it was. All right, well, in any case, we're going to start heading south. Because I think we need to attack Khemri, but we're going to wait for the sandstorm to dissipate. There's no reason to land in the middle of that thing. And let's just keep moving this way. Go find that settlement. There it is. Probably got a big beefy garrison. Oh, 2 Necrosphinx, a Hero Titan, 3 units of Ushabti, 2 Screaming Skull catapults. Wow, and a partridge and a pear tree. Marianne Jennings coming this way.
I've little time for talking.
Let's pop out here. Let's look at the vampire counts. They are the strongest faction in the game, really.
Do not underestimate the...
Oh boy.
The maelstrom stand.
And let's come south because who is this again? Clan Mulder. I always forget. Clan Mulder is at war with the undead. And so let's like come down here and kind of see what's going on. And look at this. Ostlin still in the game. Although it's looking like they only got 1, maybe 2 territories. 2 territories. Yeah, they're on their way out.
Pistols speak better
And we're just scouting with this Gunnery White. He has 8 turns of increased research rate.
My pistols speak better than I.
Okay, we look pretty good. Any buildings that we need to build here? Doesn't look like it. I have been somewhat neglectful of upgrading our settlements. 3,300 here. Oh, let's go over to Burke.
Of the fleet.
I need 5,000. Oh, I'm in the force march stance, so I can't build this. Darn, but that's 30% campaign movement range. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright, so far, nothing very noteworthy has happened. I wonder if I could get an alliance with Clan Mulder. If I had an alliance with them, it would probably give us Kislev, which is one of our victory conditions. We should look at that. Very threatening force here, full of Skaven slaves whipped into action by their Skaven masters. I don't know who really spurs the Skaven slaves forth into combat. They got terrible morale, so it's gonna be they're gonna need a lot of incentive to face any sort of danger. I just don't know enough about the Skaven lore. I talked about it in an episode or 2 ago. I really do like the Skaven, but I never bought any of their tabletop army books or anything like that because I was a big Greenskins fan too, and they're both Horde armies. And I have painted so many orcs and goblins, probably over at least 10-year period, like off and on. You know, like I'll get really heavy in the painting for maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 months, and then I won't have the time for it. And I certainly really haven't had the time to take up painting since I started uploading videos. So I haven't painted in at least 2 years at this point consistently, because that's how long I've been uploading for. Hi, Queen Kalita. What do you want? Non-aggression pact? No! No, 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 no. We might have to go to war with you. Yeah, let's see here. Come on. We had a war earlier with the Borrow Legion, and that was the only undead faction that we were at war with. But then all the other ones are really unhappy with us, so... Wow, there's a war herd of chaos still roaming about. Okay. But in any case, we are not very friendly with the other undead factions. So, you know, meeting our victory conditions... Either we gotta go to war with the undead, which I really don't want to do. Oh yeah, I forgot to bring an army up there. Or we have to make alliances. And I'm thinking alliances is going to be a good way to do this. This is a very long move cycle. Okay. I think we can fast forward from here on out. Okie dokie. We got some raiding in Corone from Norska.
Master.
We do have the garrisons. We don't have the walls.
A step too far.
He hasn't attacked us, so I'm inclined to think that we can win. But we are going to need somebody here to deal with them eventually. So let's bring Cat Ingle back in.
Admiral of the fleet.
Okay, now our upkeep per turn, or our income per turn, is starting to get a little too high. Let's see. Let's come back over here. Where's Leonard guy? He's really not moving that far.
Admiral of the fleet.
Let's see.
Get moving.
What can we recruit that we might need? Armor piercing anti-infantry. I'm pretty sure Leonard has got some great swords over there.
Not likely.
At least one unit.
I have sailed the world.
So let us... Alright, we're going to come all the way down here.
Waves. Serve for eternity.
We are going to pick up some zombie pirate deckhand mobs with the polearms.
Fleet master has spoken.
So I guess our gunnery whites are not going to go into this army. And then we're going to pick up 2 units of animated hulks. So this is our force to go attack Leonard with. It's a very interesting army, if I do say so myself. Oh boy.
Darkness comes.
Oh my gosh, he's going to have an even bigger garrison over here by the time we make it. Damn. Can I replenish? Yeah.
Well.
I need to replenish. All right, let's go chase ASRock the Bloody.
The seas are my domain.
I'm going to full speed ahead it around Count Noctilus's Galleon's graveyard. We're allied with Clan Pestilence, so I think what we'll do is we'll come down here, replenish. Count Noctilus will leave, then we'll go back and attack. Okay, I think that's how we're going to do that. I wanted to attack it this turn, but we would not have been able to get in there and attack it right now. We always have the option of attacking it next turn, but he's up to 8 units. He's got a big garrison.
Sea dog.
I just don't know. I don't know if we could do it. We got a lot of monsters, but I mean, it's going to be hard to take that down.
Ah, my friend.
And Cylostra. Let's just come all the way down to here, and then we'll bring Charlie behind. Ya bacha.
Stromfels is close.
Annoying beastman. Let's bring...
The crew are restless.
Didn't we destroy this guy? I thought we defeated him already in this campaign once.
Standing by.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to ignore the Pacas Bay settlement, and we're just going to come over here to our territory so that we can get towards Coron before Norska attacks it.
I travel the world seeking jewels. Today you refuse.
Oh man, this can be rough. Okay, this guy's still going northwest. Peter the Slimy. Let's
I speak for Lords of Decay.
non-aggression pact.
Not pleased with you.
What would it take to get a military alliance with you? You're at war with everybody.
I speak for Lords of Decay. They are not pleased with you.
Let's pick up a non-aggression pact with Clan Mulder.
No.
Oh, they rejected it. All right, the heck with them. Peter the Slimy. Let's come this way. Lots of raised dead opportunities out here. My gosh. I wonder if it's like the bigger the pile, the better the units. Because this one's pretty big. This one's pretty big. This one, a little bit smaller. Right? A little bit smaller. 1 shield versus 3.
Captain, on deck.
Okay, going way inland with Henrietta Deans. Alright, and then let's pop up here. Let's not forget to recruit with Cat Ingle.
Blood and plunder.
Okay. Let's get 1, 2, 3 of them. 3 here. How much money do we got? One unit of deck droppers. Okay, we'll end our turn. So we're going to have a hard time staying positive with our income per turn right now. These last few bits of recruitment have eaten up our money. Let us go ahead and fast forward through this so we can get back around to our move pretty quick. All right, we'll see here if Norska attacks our settlement over in the Bretonnian area. There's a Chaos Rebellion at Ice Drake Fjord. If they don't have any sort of garrison there, then it might wipe out the settlement. That's the Bar Legion. And we did not get attacked by Norska. Oh boy. Yeah, you know what? We're going to enter this war on the side of our allies, the Tor Elithis refugees. I wish we could, like, zoom over. Oh, we can zoom over and look at them. They're up here. Forget you guys. So we'll join war there. Uh-oh. Trade agreement dissolved between us and the Blessed Dread. So the Chaos Rebellion did raise the settlement at Ice Drake Fjord. The Beastman Redhorn tribe is destroyed. Tiny Tim Fenn is ready for duty. Ronnie Rayner has some increased campaign movement range from being at sea for multiple turns. The sandstorm is still ongoing here. I can't imagine it's going to last for much longer. Let's look at Count Noctilus. Oh boy, it's got a full stack. So yeah, we really don't want to tango with that. Okay, so we're going to take Burke Black and we're going to play it safe. We're going to come down here. That's going to take us a turn or two, but we're going to replenish. As soon as he leaves, we'll go back.
What is your demand?
We can finally catch this guy, so we will attack him. And then where is... Oh, Clan Pestilence, you better not destroy...
Absolutely not.
The exotic goods hauler. I want this for us. And then now we got a real clear picture of what kind of force they got. And we just need to wait one more turn here for our pole arm units.
No.
Yeah, okay, and then over here at Norska, or Bretonnia lands, which is ours. Oh, the Norskins have landed.
The crew are restless.
We could bring in some of these units. We can't afford it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we could maybe do Raise Dead. Yeah, we might have to cancel this and do some Raise Dead, and then just come out and wipe out this force, and then just hang out in here and let them go wherever they want. But you know what? We're going to do all this when we come back in the next episode. Let me know if you enjoyed this one with comments or thumbs up. I'm enjoying the campaign still very much. It's very fun. Check out the rest of the channel. If you have not already, consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. You have a good afternoon, and take care.